Hello, kids! Today's story is The Great Tree Trouble. In the lively town of Greenville, there lived a boy named Leo who was always full of energy. He loved to run, jump, and explore the outdoors, but he wasn't exactly known for being careful. In fact, Leo had a bit of a reputation. Wherever he went, chaos followed. He once accidentally knocked over Mayor's giant ice cream sundae during the town festival and chased a squirrel up a tree, only to get stuck himself. One day at school, Leo's teacher, Mrs. Greenleaf, announced an exciting project. "Class, we are going to be planting trees," she said with a big smile. "Trees help to clean the air, provide shade, and are homes for many animals. Plus, they are beautiful. We are going to make Greenville even greener." The entire class cheered, well, except for Leo. He wasn't exactly a fan of anything that involved standing still. Trees, they didn't run, jump, or even do tricks. What fun could trees be? Mrs. Greenleaf handed out small saplings to everyone and explained, "Take these baby trees home and plant them in your yard. Remember, taking care of a tree is like taking care of a friend." Leo's best friend, Max, was excited. "Isn't this cool? We get to grow our own trees," he said, carefully cradling his sapling. Leo wasn't convinced. He poked at the tiny tree in his hands. "It's just a stick with leaves," he mumbled. But Max was already talking about all the birds and squirrels that would visit his tree once it grew. Leo sighed. "Fine, I'll plant it, but it better grow fast." That afternoon, Leo stomped into his backyard with the sapling under his arm, a shovel in one hand and his dog Buster following close behind. He stared at the tiny tree and shrugged. How hard can this be? He started digging a hole, or at least he tried. Every time Leo tried to scoop some dirt, Buster jumped in, chased the shovel, barking happily. "Buster, stop that!" Leo shouted at his dog, dug an even bigger hole next him. Eventually, Leo managed to plant the sapling, though it was leaning slightly to the left. He stepped back, wiping the sweat from the forehead. "There, done." Just as he was about to head back inside for a snack, he noticed something odd. The sapling started drooping. Then, without warning, it fell over with a soft thud. Leo groaned. "Seriously? I thought trees were supposed to stand up." Frustrated, he ran to the garage, grabbed some duct tape, and taped the sapling to a nearby fence post. "There, that should keep you from falling over." Satisfied with his creative solution, Leo went inside, confident that his tree would grow tall and strong in no time. At night, the Leo was drifting off to sleep. He heard a strange voice coming from his window. "Psst! Hey kid!" Leo shot up in the bed, his heart pounding. Who said that? "It's me, down here," the voice said. Leo hesitantly peeked out of the window and shocked to see his sapling. It had tiny eyes, a mouth, and wiggle little branches. Leo blinked. "Are you talking?" "Of course I'm talking. You taped me to the fence. What kind of tree care is this?" The sapling snapped. Leo gasped. "Trees can talk?" "Well, no, not usually. But I'm special, and I need your help, buddy," the sapling said, trying to wiggle free from the duct tape. "You're supposed to plant me in the ground, not stick me to a fence like some kind of weird tree poster." Leo scratched his head. "I didn't know how to make you stay up." The sapling sighed. "Look, trees need dirt, water, and sunlight to grow, not duct tape. I can't stretch my roots in the ground like this." Feeling guilty, Leo quickly ran outside, ripped off the duct tape, and replanted the sapling this time properly. There, is that better? The sapling gave a little wiggle. Much better. But now comes the hard part. You actually have to take care of me. Leo groaned. I thought you'd just grow on your own. The sapling rolled his tiny eyes. I wish, but no. You have to water me. Make sure I have enough sunlight and keep Buster from digging me up again. If you take care of me, I'll grow big and strong and maybe even give you some shade one day. Leo thought about it. A big tree sounded cool, and having this own talking friend was kind of fun. Alright, I'll take care of you, he said. Over the next few days, Leo kept his promise. Every morning he watered the sapling, making sure not to overdo it. He even built a little fence around it to keep Buster from digging it up again. As the weeks went by, the sapling started to grow taller and stronger. One afternoon, as Leo was watering it, the sapling said, you're doing a pretty good job, kid. Leo beamed. Thanks, you're starting to look like a real tree now. Yup, and one day I'll be tall enough for birds to build nests in my branches, the sapling said proudly. Leo imagined birds chirping and squirrels playing in the tree. Maybe trees were cooler than he thought. One day, Max came over a visit. He stared at Leo's now healthy sapling and asked, Wow, how did you get your tree to grow so fast? Leo grinned. I have been taking care of it, watering it, making sure it has enough sunlight, the usual tree stuff. Max nodded. Mine is still tiny. I guess I need to give it more attention. Just then, Buster ran by, chasing a squirrel up the sapling. But this time, the sapling stood tall and strong. It didn't wobble or fall over. See, Leo said proudly, taking care of trees is important and they help us too. Max smiled. Yeah, trees are awesome. As the years went by, Leo's sapling grew into a mighty tree, providing shade, a home for birds, and a cool spot for Leo and Max to sit under during the hot summer days. Leo realized that trees weren't just boring, they were full of life and fun if you took the time to take care of them. And every now and then, when the wind blew just right, Leo could swear he heard the tree friend whisper, "Thanks, kid." Today, we have learned that taking care of trees is important because they take care of us too. By planting trees and helping them grow, we make the world a greener, cooler, and happier place for everyone, including animals, plants, and people. And who knows, maybe trees can talk when there's no one listening.
We hope that you liked today's story. Let's sleep now. Good night.